Welcome to Teem Sports Entertainment, your one-stop shop for mature dialogue. We're going to get right to it. Welcome to Teem Sports Entertainment, the podcast, your one-stop shop for mature sports dialogue. I am your host, Earl Teemer, alongside my co-host, my big uncle, Alan Teemer. Before we go any further, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment below. Hit the subscribe button. Most importantly, hit the notification bell. That way you know Dream Teamers when we upload new content. All right, we're getting right to it. Very touchy subject. We've been talking about this for quite some time.
Yes.
It seems to be a headline currently, but got a question for all you out there, and we'll give our opinions. Is Russell Westbrook misunderstood?
Well, I'm going to tell you straight off the back. Yes, he is.
I agree.
Yeah. Because for one thing, if you're a coach, if you're an organization, if you're a player, you need or want somebody that's going to leave it all out there on the floor. All out there on the floor. And there is no player better than leaving it all. I mean, that works the way. I mean,
he don't cheat the game.
He don't cheat the game. He'll play hurt. He plays and his play hurt. It's damaged because of him playing hurt many a times and don't advertise it. You know that, and that's the thing. And then I mean, he played with these selfish. He get this label on him as if he's selfish. But I watch those games. I see the games where he's not in anybody's way, but he wants to win. And when you're out there in the playoffs, I done seen it when he was in OKC many a times. I'm watching him in the playoffs with Kevin Durant. Yes. And Kevin Durant is selling out and not showing up. Yeah. And now he's trying to do what it takes to win the game. And he gets the label when he come up short that he's selfish and he's too erratic and all.
Those are cop-outs.
You know, that's because people pick and choose the style of players that they like.
There you go.
And he just get the worst end of the stick.
Mm-hmm. But I think what really rubs people the wrong way concerning Russell Westbrook is that you say you get the short end of the stick, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't care. See, if Durant behaved in the manner in which he behaves now, back then, they would have treated him the same way.
Right.
Westbrook, like you said, there were moments I can go down a litany of games where Durant or whomever else was on that team felt like they didn't want any parts of the moment, and Westbrook said, you know what, I'm going to try to take the game over. Now, he wasn't as efficient. He didn't knock down the shot, so now it makes it look like
it's him.
Yeah. No. And he has to live with it.
Right.
But ultimately, he's the type of, you want him on your team.
Listen, I would love to have him.
You want him on your team?
Yes. But now that's the thing about it now. Now, because he's doing something that is so great, is diminished. Oh, like it's easy to do.
Now, I have a question because I know you're going with that. Is it because he's doing it so consistently, or is it because it's him?
It's him.
Okay. We're talking about triple-double numbers and those astronomical.
First of all, the media don't like him because he's too real for the media, and he sees through the media nonsense that they don't want to build him up. They want to build up other players.
Yeah.
So they constantly trying to find ways to tear him down, and he rather not deal with the media at all. If the league didn't have it mandatory for the players to have to talk to the media, he wouldn't talk to the media.
Yeah, all right, so we're going to talk about being misunderstood, right? Because I think about Westbrook, right? He's a former league MVP, All-Star Game MVP.
Yeah.
If you look at his career, he wasn't going back to college. He wasn't supposed to be what he ended up being, right?
Yeah. Hard work.
But my thing is, outside of the emotion, right? Or not even being standoffish, just being focused on his goals and not being one to chirp a lot with the media, he has no scandals.
No.
So how, I don't understand.
And as far as community,
That's what he does.
As far as community,
Why not?
He's big on helping the community and uplifting people. Listen.
People feel what they don't understand.
Exactly, and he's definitely misunderstood. And I could tell you, not here, not with me. I see you. I see exactly who he is, and he's and again, there was and growing up, being a teenager, running around in the streets. We always wanted to be around people that we would say real. They had to be real. And that's Westbrook. He's real.
Yeah, there's so many things I can touch on. I have another question, right? Because, the media likes to talk about this thing called loyalty, right? Even in the era of free agency, where you have an option to do exactly what it is that you want to do, right? He stayed in OKC.
Yeah.
Forget about what everybody else did. He stayed, and he was committed. And he got paid, but he showed up.
But then
reliable.
When he saw that they kept, you would bring people in, but you wasn't trying to keep them. You wasn't trying to build anything. You trading away people. You get Paul George, which I wasn't big on Paul George anyway. But then you're just gonna trade him away to the Clippers because he want for draft picks. And so of course, now if this is what you're doing, then trade me out of here. Then he go to Houston, right? Half the time he's there, he's hurt. But he's playing his heart out. And he's not playing his game.
Style of play.
You got to remember, when he first went to Houston, he wasn't playing his game. He was trying to make it work around Harden. And they couldn't win.
Yeah.
They didn't start winning in Houston until Westbrook start playing his game.
No doubt.
The coach changed things up a little bit with shooting threes and had him going downhill. And when he started going downhill, they was a dangerous team. Undersized though.
Yeah.
Undersized. So now, one thing people say, they can say whatever they want to say about Westbrook, but I never heard not one of his coaches complain about him.
Not even his former players. Well, teammates. Name one.
Kevin Durant.
He complained about everything.
I'm sorry, you said former players, not former crybabies. Actually, he's in the media right now with some crybaby stuff and stuff that men don't do. All this whining and crying and complaining. Whatever. That's I understand.
But we go because somehow whenever we talk about Russell Westbrook, he's overshadowed by the other individual, right?
Right.
The other individual is very talented, but Westbrook is who we focused on today, right?
Right.
And we're trying to show the people that this guy is an ultra talented individual. He's loyal. He's committed. And the fact that the things that you hear about him is unwarranted. Why? Because he makes facial expressions after he dunks on someone, or his motor is high. If you look at the resume, he may not have a chip.
There is no player today in the league, none. And I'm a big LeBron James fan, and there's no player in the league that gives the effort night in and night out.
I'm rolling with that.
Every play.
I'm rolling with that.
Like Russell Westbrook.
That's valid.
Period.
That's valid.
Period. Don't make a difference if 2, 3, or half the team is out on injury or today we know out on COVID protocol. He's coming to play, and guess what? He still might win that game.
I believe that.
Still might win that game.
I believe that.
He will come out of that game with a triple-double no matter who's playing. He's on the Washington Wizards right now. Bill didn't play the other night. He had a triple-double with 35 points and 21 assists.
Yeah.
How many rebounds?
I think about 14. Yeah.
He's about 6'4", 6'3", 6'4".
Charlotte, right? Yeah, they beat Charlotte.
Was it Charlotte?
That was
yeah,
Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte Hornets. They beat, but it was just a point. And
No, it was the game before that. Not sure. It wasn't Charlotte. They lost to Charlotte.
They lost to Charlotte.
Yeah. But whomever, that don't even matter. That stat line was insane.
Yeah.
And somehow the narrative turned into,
oh, he can't win.
that's crazy.
He get those stats, but he's not a winner. How? Yeah. How he's not a winner? Because he's been playing with these divas, and he haven't really got with real players.
Because he played in 4 conference finals, right? He lost in the finals before.
He lost in the finals.
Yeah.
He was up 3-1 against Golden State. Lost, ended up losing that. He was, to me, when you watch that game, go back and watch the series. It wasn't him that didn't show up.
Listen, man. People know how to rewrite history.
Yeah.
And what I don't understand about the Westbrook situation, another thing, is that we love to talk about players of, what could have been. Like, and we know they're certified ballers, right? Someone like McGrady, what could have been if he wasn't injured? Or D Rose, what could have been if he wasn't injured? Grant Hill, what would have been if he wasn't injured? And you have an individual right here who balls every night, league MVP. It's no what could have been. He's showing you, and you still don't appreciate it.
And it doesn't make a difference who's on his team.
I don't get it, man. And it's frustrating too. It's kind of like,
but you never hear him screaming about, oh, I need this player, I need that player, and all that. Like when he asked for that trade coming out of Houston, he knew that it was toxic there for him.
Yeah.
But
it was going a different direction. Stockpiling draft picks and
right. And there's no bigs, and you're in the West. You got Joker and all these other teams with bigs, and we're playing small ball, and nobody's heart bigger than mine, but size do matter.
It does.
And Westbrook, man, he's very misunderstood.
That's a good one.
And people really need to start evaluating who they quote unquote call their heroes or who they're rooting for, because I don't understand how he gets the backlash that he gets when he does every night what is expected of an athlete.
But you know what's funny? That's only within the game of basketball, his profession. Because outside of that, he's probably one of the most popular players in the league. Yeah, because everybody like to talk about social media numbers.
Right.
Outside of LeBron and a few others, maybe Steph. If you do the numbers, he's followed by many. You look at his work, from the fashion to charity work. He does it all.
Yeah.
But somehow
they call him Brodie.
That Brodie it is, man.
Yeah.
Brodie.
Yeah.
And he's respected by his peers for sure.
Definitely. No doubt about it. But he just seemed like a no nonsense type of guy.
Or maybe that's it.
Yeah. And he's gonna speak his mind. And I think that's what the major issue is. And
so in other words, cats don't like when you create or control your own narrative.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They want you to follow them.
And so then you end up being considered a dude who's uncoachable or unapproachable.
You never heard his coach say
never.
that. You never heard his coach say. Because if I heard a coach say something like that, I wouldn't believe it, because I watch how he plays. He plays with his heart. He loves the game. He wants to win. And I mean, what more can you say?
Give that man his flowers, man.
Give him his flowers. Stop trying to bash him and find something wrong with him. Okay, he's not winning because why? Why he's not winning?
Well, first of all, that team has so many holes in it.
Exactly.
They have no bigs.
OKC, the year after they allowed Kevin Durant to walk, and they get nothing back in return, that team was supposed to not do anything. We're in the playoffs. take that man off that team. They don't make
Moderate.
it. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I mean, and I think that's what they was expecting, but it's not in him. I'm talking about the organization itself. I don't think OKC was expecting to be in the lottery, and no, because he's gonna come to play every night. So if you're looking to be in the lottery, don't put Westbrook on your team, and he can't change his gear to even work around like okay, we just going through this, and I'm going to play to get stats. That's what people think. People think he's playing for stats. He's not playing for. He's playing to win.
Bro, if you got 21 assists, you don't just stumble upon that. Like,
you know how hard that is to do. And it's about to be another season that he averaged a triple double.
And he's done it so much, it made it look so easy. They've even taken that away from him.
Yeah, it's he's pushing for stats. No, what do you mean? Oh, okay. So if I'm pushing for 21 assists tonight, and I can do it, well then good. Listen, you know what I mean? Players would love to be able to do that. He does it. Yeah. Period. And that goes another testament to what type of teammate he is. Because guys on the floor know that he's going to pass the ball and make the right play. Mm-hmm. Period.
So that goes that narrative out in OKC that he didn't pass, right?
Yeah.
If you don't want the ball, he's not going to shy away from taking the shot. But he will make the correct play.
Yeah, he's going to make the play, and he's going to try to win the game. Yeah. And that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
So, Russell Westbrook, the most misunderstood player, and there's been some players that have been misunderstood over the history of the NBA. But to me, the most confusing one is Westbrook.
Yeah. Because he comes with no off-the-court antics. He's not disappearing in Vegas and somebody got to go get him out the hotel room. I don't get it.
The league don't have to come down on him because he's on Twitter saying all the wrong things. What he's doing is helping and building up communities. He's educating children. Mm-hmm. This is the things that he's doing. And listen, it makes me wonder sometimes what people really expect from people. Mm-hmm. Do you want goodness, or do you just want
need a scapegoat, someone to talk negative about because they're not doing?
There's plenty of people out there to talk negative about. Mm. Stop searching and making a topic out of something that's not a topic. Russell Westbrook, and this is what I love about him. Most people think that he would be pouting and all that and watching them because they're struggling so much. Westbrook is going to be the reason why they're competing, and whether he's there or not, but he's going to be the reason why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What I mean, it might not be in his time of playing.
I get what you're saying.
May not be in his time of playing, but before it's all over, because of Westbrook and what he's doing right now, that's going to build that organization
character. Because those who are around him,
yeah.
If you can only help but to absorb it, right? And if you look at what he's doing negatively,
those are young players over there. What's the young man name?
Ish Smith, right? When he first got traded there, isn't that the first young dude he called?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But it's the young man from China.
Oh, from Gonzaga. I don't know his name offhand. I don't want to say wrong. Yeah, but with the Gonzaga, yeah.
But you see his play?
Oh, he's balling.
That's a product.
Yeah.
That's a product coming from Westbrook. He's building that. It's gonna be. He's gonna have that type of same mentality.
Yeah.
And it's the Mamba mentality. You don't see that. And that shows his leadership. Yeah. So misunderstood.
He is, man. So he's a leader. He's a league MVP, right?
Yeah.
He made all NBA teams. Been in about 4 conference finals. Been in 1 final. He's done so many different things on and off the court.
Right.
And yet, 9 times out of 10, when you hear something about him,
it's negative.
It's negative.
Yeah.
That's the definition of being misunderstood.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything else you need to say?
No. But the stuff that they're talking about is negative. It has nothing to do with character.
Mm-mm.
And his character on the court is what it's supposed to be. Killer instinct. I'm not here to be your friend.
Wow. That's even used against him.
Yeah.
Killer
That's
instinct.
what he's supposed to. He got a killer instinct on the floor. By any means necessary, I'm going to do whatever it takes to try to win this game. I can't guarantee that I'm going to win the game, but I'm going to definitely try.
Not going to cheat the game.
Russell Westbrook.
It's no longer even a question now. We worked our way through it.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook is what?
Misunderstood.
Here at Teem Sports. Brodie, we see you. We appreciate you. Keep doing your thing, man.
Exactly.
All right, man. Once again, man, it's Teem Sports Entertainment, the podcast. Your host, Earl Teemer, alongside my big uncle, Alan Teemer. Comment section. Get down there. Let us know what you think about Russell Westbrook. Is he misunderstood? If you think so, tell us why. If not, tell us why. All right, but make sure you just can't say no. All right, let us know why. We want to know exactly what you're feeling. And man, this subject right here means a lot to us, man. We've been talking about this for a minute. We finally got to it, man. Hit that subscribe button, all right, and make sure you hit the notification bell. That way, you know when we upload new content. Once again, Russell Westbrook, we appreciate you, Brodie. Keep doing your thing. Teem Sports Entertainment, the podcast. We out of here.
Peace.
Yo.